Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is John again from Volkswagenplanet, and today we are under the 1972 Super Beetle, and I want to discuss or talk to you guys about the fuel filter situation. If you guys watched my couple videos ago, we were talking about the fuel filters and whether to put clamps on it or not. I'm a heavy believer on clamps. Just for, what are they, like less than $1 a piece, just for peace of mind. But I do want to talk a little about the clamps and a little about the fuel filters and why I run two filters in my car, and I want to explain why. So right above here is the fuel tank. So the fuel tank comes out under the car. Now remember, this is a 1972 Super Beetle. So I put one under the fuel tank, like a lot of people said to do, which I highly agree. I do use the clamps, again, no problem. But there's two things I wanted to show you. When you put these fuel filters on, let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, see, right here, let's see if I can focus in here a little bit. There's an arrow. So this tells me that the fuel comes in here, and that's the flow of the fuel. See a little arrow? So it's got to sit like this, but that's not the reason. That's one of the reasons why I want to tell you about this. But I wanted to show you how much we put the line on here. So you don't put the fuel line all the way up here, because what's going to happen is you're going to stretch that hose way out. So just kind of snug it up just enough to hopefully get to this little plastic line where it goes from the smaller to the bigger part. And as you can see on the other side, it's about the same thing. I used this part here to cover it, and then I put the clamps on this part right here. Now when you put the clamps on this, you can tell that this thing is I don't say perfectly oval, but it's pretty circular. Now when you put those clamps on there, you just want to barely snug them up, because the harder you go, you're going to flatten this circular opening here and restrict the fuel. So that's like the main reason why I wanted to do this. But also the reason why I run two fuel filters is sort of like a checks and balance system. And what I mean by that is, the first one, if let's say your car starts running real, junky and everything else, I try to keep this video as clean as possible, but you understand what I'm saying. If you have a lot of problems, you can look into the car, and this one's really filled up with like particles and junk and stuff that doesn't belong. It's one of two things. We can either say it's the fuel tank needs to be cleaned out, or maybe we got bad fuel. So I put the second one coming out of the tunnel when it comes off the frame and right by the transmission. So let me go back there and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we're in the back of the car. So let me show you under the car real quick so you understand what I'm talking about, because I don't want several messages about, oh, this is right, this is wrong, and everything else. So we'll come back. Let's see here. Off the fuel tube, which is right there coming off the tunnel. And here, let me pull this down a little bit so we can see what's going on here. Now, here is my second filter. Now, it's not going to be sitting like this, but just for right now, you can tell there's no clamps on there. So there's a reason why there's no clamps on there, because this project is not finished yet. But the reason why I wanted to say it's not finished yet, because we all know the fuel hose goes into the fuel pump, but I don't want none of those little filters hanging around the coil, which we all know when fuel ignites with electricity, causes fire. I'm not having a fire back here. And also, I ordered a brand new gas line, fuel line. So we're going to install this in the up and coming videos. Come back and check that out. This is the best way to go. It's a factory way to go. Well worth the money. I'll let you guys know what I spent on this, but that'll be an upcoming video. So anyways, guys, you don't want those filters back here. One, they're an eyesore. I don't know who started that trend, but obviously it caught on because 95% of the Volkswagens you see out there has that eyesore, but you don't want to have fuel around your coils, your distributors, anything that could ignite. I mean, it's bad enough we got problems, you know, with these inlets coming out, the inlets of the carb coming out. It's bad enough we got to deal with aftermarket junk now. So let's not make this video too long. So stay tuned for the fuel line being added. Oh, the reason why I have that filter, the second filter, is because we have one filter that will take, if we get a lot of junk coming out of the fuel tank, it's going to load that front filter up. But if we go back to the one in the back, we might know that, or if we see that one loaded up and the one in the front, we know that there's junk in the line inside the tunnel. So it doesn't restrict fuel flow any, and it's just an extra little precautionary method. And it takes that eyesore out of the back here. You guys may agree, may disagree. You can comment below about running 2 filters. I think it's a great idea. I've always done it, but like I said, I don't want that eyesore back here. So as always, guys, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment, like, comment, share, subscribe. Like I said, just do all the good stuff. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless our great nation, the United States. Take care. If you have any comments or questions that you want me to personally do a video for me or for you, don't be afraid to reach out. You can contact me in private at Volkswagenplanet.com. Go down to the contact section, leave a comment like Derek did, and I'll try to make you a video. If I have the proper cars to do it, I will be more than happy to make you a video. So don't be afraid to reach out. You know, you're not looking stupid. The only stupid question is one that's not being asked. We've all been where you're at. So like I said, we're all here to help you guys. And even I don't know all the questions. I reach out. So take care, guys, and we'll catch you on the next video.